from Fred Phelps to the Kinsey Six. The best of the best from Central Kansas and beyond. We do it all. We are KJAG Radio and the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show. Log on to JiggyJaguar.com and KJAGRadio.com for more.
Back here on KJAGRadio.com, I'm Jigman Freud, Jignatius Jaguar, and we're out here at the McPherson Public
McPherson?
Hutchinson Public
Oh, you should be shot with that Brett shirt.
Delete.
So we can
I got my red shirt.
edit that out.
Can edit my red shirt too. I'm going to get the hell out of the way and let the people with talent talk.
Bam,
So,
look at that.
Sherrie Curry, tell us about the Wichita Paranormal Research Society. Give us a little bit of information on what you guys do.
We are paranormal investigators. We go into places of business or homes and help people feel more comfortable explaining if they don't have a haunting or if they do. We go in with IR cameras, audio recording equipment, EMF detectors, and we determine if there's actual haunting in the area or not.
That's cool. Now, you guys are a nonprofit agency.
Yes.
You guys have been around for a long time. Tell us about a little bit of the history of the group.
Shane Elliott started Wichita Paranormal Research Society in 2007. He was looking for a paranormal team in Wichita and was unable to find one. So he started one. He went searching for people on Meetup and said, "Are you interested? Come and meet me." And then they did an investigation, and it kind of started from there. He had paranormal experience in his home, and the next day he saw his wife watching Ghost Hunters, and they disproved a haunting and had real reasons and explanations as to why somebody believed that they had a ghost. And he said, "I want to do that." And so he created this group. At this point, Shane, of course, is the longest member. I'm the second longest member on the team. We have a total of 12 to 14 people working with us on investigating, whether we're doing a business or a home. We sometimes split the team up and do several investigations on a Saturday and help people that way.
Now, you guys have had some interesting experiences over the years.
Yes.
Tell us about one of the more interesting experiences that you guys have had.
I have a lot.
What would be the top three that would stand out in your mind?
My very first investigation, pretty much anything paranormal that a person would be looking for was going on. Shadow people, white mists, having hair tugged on, hundreds of EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon caught on audio. We also had disembodied voices. We had touching, hair pulling, lots of footsteps, the sounds of paper shuffling, dark masses that were kind of scary at first. What's interesting, what I've learned over the years, is that if something truly that ends up being paranormal is going on, we as live people will misinterpret the meaning behind a get out, or an audio recording of get out, or the loud noises and things like that might happen. We kind of sit back, evaluate the situation, and realize, well, that ghost wasn't aiming that get out at me. It might have been at a particular person that was there with us. They'll sometimes pick up on if someone's not a good person or is a good person. And if they're familiar with someone that's in the area, they will at times try to protect someone from a bad situation, which is really interesting. We've had hauntings don't always happen in some place that might be old. We investigated a home that was only 2 years old that had a male and a female spirit in it. Startled Donna and I. We were in the living room. One of the claims was a man had been seen sitting on this couch. And so I'm bebopping around, and Donna sits on the left seat over here. The guys are downstairs, and it's just she and I upstairs. And I plopped down on the couch, and I said, "So are you the man that was seen sitting here?" And this really loud rattle came from behind me. I jumped up with my flashlight and shined it at the window. I thought it was the guys messing with us. There was a deck back there. It's a huge triple pane window behind us and a deck. Nobody's out there. I realize that there's not a stairs to get up there, and the only way to get on this deck is from a door from the kitchen, which it's all open, living room, kitchen area. There was nobody there. We rattled everything in that whole upstairs, and nothing sounded like that. We don't know what made the rattle sound, but it was pretty obvious that he was letting us know that he was there. I walk over to the stairs, and Donna yells at me, "Don't you leave me!" And I said, "I'm not going anywhere." And I hollered down at the guys, "Did y'all hear that? Or did you guys make some noise that made some rattling sound?" And they're like, "No." And Donna got an EVP that said, "Father's here." So that was really interesting. It startled us.
Now,
you just never know.
You guys go all over the place and do all sorts of investigations. What's the furthest investigation you guys have done from Wichita?
That was at the Titanic Museum in Branson. Is the furthest that we've gone.
And how did that investigation go for you?
It actually, we found, we got some audio. We had some personal experiences with smells. I was actually waiting for a news crew. We were done setting up, and we were waiting for the TV guy to come in, and Shane said, "Sherrie, go outside and wait for the TV guy." So I walk all through the museum, and I get close to the front of the door, and I have this huge cigar smell that just emanated in this one area of the museum. And it never happened again that night. And I was alone, and generally that's a rule. You don't go anywhere alone, but we weren't investigating yet. We had that. We had direct responses around some of the displays and real artifacts that had been brought up from the Titanic. That we had children's fingerprints on what was the promenade deck windows that had have on video the cleaning people cleaning it, and later in the night there were fingerprints on it. One of the actual employees had taken pictures of wet footprints that they had caught on the promenade deck. It looked like children's wet feet prints. Wow. There at the museum. So obviously there's spirits attached to those items that are there in the museum. So we had an interesting night. It was a lot of fun.
So how does somebody get in touch with you guys to be able to have you come out and do an investigation on?
We have a website. It's WichitaParanormal.com. You can go there. There's a Contact Us button, and you can send us an email that way. Or you can go directly to the TAPS website, because we're part of the TAPS family in Kansas, and you will get a map of the United States, and you click on Kansas, and then it'll take you to our website that way. So either way.
Why do you think people are so interested in ghosts? And it seems like every television network has a show about it, and there's movies all over the place.
Well, I think people are just becoming more aware, and some are not as afraid to talk about things that are going on that they can't explain.
That's cool. Now, finally, as we wrap up, tell us about this big event you're having Halloween weekend. It's the 4th annual Historic Hauntings of Cowtown.
You can go to wichitatix.com, TIX.com, and order tickets. We do a public reveal of paranormal activity that we have found during investigations at Cowtown over the last 4 years. And you get to watch a movie that provides some of the evidence. It kind of introduces the team. And then you are given a tour and walk to different locations, and then you hear more personal experiences, and you can ask questions and things like that. So it's real exciting. And a lot of times people end up having some sort of paranormal experience while they're out there.
Well, that's cool. And you guys are doing 2 sessions, one at 5 p.m., one at 9 p.m.
Yes.
Tickets are $15 a person and are available at wichitatix.com. And I guess the final question, tell us about Paranormal Kansas, the movie that's getting ready to, you guys are getting ready to film. And
We are going to be making a documentary showing behind the scenes and what goes on during an investigation. We're going to investigate a few historical locations and a couple of homes, and we're hoping to have it out next year, along with a book also called Paranormal Kansas, written by Shane, our founder. And it's just, we're real excited about trying this. And we are having a fundraiser. You can go to indiegogo.com, type in Paranormal Kansas, and you can make a donation there, and then you get perks and things for whatever your donation might be. And it's indiegogo.com.
then you just search Paranormal Kansas.
Paranormal Kansas, and we pull up, and you can see a little video, like a little teaser clip that shows.
Well, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you making time for us. Thanks for coming down here, and check out WichitaParanormal.com.
Yes.
And thanks for watching KJAGRadio.com.